I'm getting at is this, that there is no past, present, and future. Time as we know it is nothing but an idea in the mind.
Test. Oh. Okay. Test 1 2 1 2. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. Wait 1 second. Okay. All right. So here. No. Okay. All right. So there's Brecken. No, it was. It's yeah. Okay. Okay. So here is the best that I can do. I'm gonna talk to you guys. Turn the music down. What's that? No, I'm gonna fix everything. Okay, y'all. So if y'all can hear my voice, it appears that we have the sound issue maybe serviceable enough that we could, that probably sounded really distorted. But we probably have this serviceable enough that we could do class. So Anne and Brecken are still willing to do it. So I spent so much time working on this that I haven't that there's just like 2 more setup things. I spent my whole time working on this. So if you want to have class, we need realistically about 4 minutes. So by our clock, it's about 7:49. We need at 7:55 we could have class. So like 5 minutes from now. If you can hang on for that, we'll do a class. That'll give us time to make sure we have everything set up. If you cannot do that, if you need to bail, that totally makes sense, and we understand. I've never encountered what I encountered today, so I didn't know how to fix it, but looks like maybe we have. All right, so if y'all can give us 5 minutes, I'll just say 6 minutes. It's just 1 more minute more. And then I totally get it. You don't even have to apologize for going. I know a lot of people are busy. We probably lost most of the viewers anyway. But I'm stoked to have class. So I set the timer. We're going to do 6 minutes. I'll bring the music back up if you want to stretch or warm up. And then we will have an awesome class on rolling.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. I don't know where we're going next.
Test, 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 test. Okay. Boom. I'm here. Sweet. Okay, let me turn the music down. Alright, we are live. And, we may have some sound issues. Say something? Is your mic open? I just tested it and it came through. Weird. You're on. Which mic are you on? Okay, let me. Oh, I see. I think I got you. Okay, Ann, start talking.
Hello, friends.
There we go. Yeah.
Am I here?
Yeah, I think we have everybody here.
Now.
Yeah.
Recovering my voice little by little. Oh, that's a cool psychedelic graphic. Is that what everybody's seeing?
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. I love the hot pink.
I'm about to get my light on here.
Oh, wow. That's...
There we go. Okay, now we're...
graphic.
Okay, we're all here. Hey, Brecken. Could you do me a favor? Brecken?
Yeah.
Could you lower the blind that is there? Yeah, you have to kind of pull with the string and then pull down with your left hand on the other side. Okay.
Pain in the ass.
Okay. Oh, and you guys are not...
That's a pain in the ass. Wait a minute.
Come on. Okay, now everybody can see me, hear me, and we should...
Mine's a little crooked.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
It's a little
do
crooked.
a little fix there.
Look at how slobbed out I look. Hey. How's that for branding?
Yeah, you might have to stand to a little bit further back.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, to be seen. Okay, sweet. Let's see. Let's see if I can fix this a little bit better.
We're just walking around. Hey. Oh, that's cool, Tom.
Yeah, there we go.
You got a kitchen silhouette. Wait, what did I do with my head? Oh, there it is. It's too much stress.
Oh my god, the last hour has been intense.
Tom, you lived through it.
I lived through it. Yeah, you know, the thing is, y'all, is I know you get frustrated with me when I press different buttons and try new things, and it creates... I didn't do anything. I just turned my computer on, and suddenly... And the only way that I found out how to fix this was through Reddit just now.
Oh my god.
And I think that we may have it fixed.
Reddit is amazing.
So, what Brecken and Ann and I wanted to cover tonight was rolling, and we were kind of talking about like what, sort of what we're game planning for what we could talk about, and we wanted to kind of include Brecken. Since she's here, like do things that she does and like just, make sure she, knows how, like so she can contribute more than just take the class on camera. So she said that like she actually went out and did some hooping before class, and even before that she said she was probably going to wind up spinning her hoop on her hand no matter what. And so in Hoopath, that is called rolling. And so we thought that this would be a cool way to play some cool music and talk about rolling. Like, oh boy,
What was
like
that?
usual.
Uh-oh. I guess that sound, yeah.
Yeah, like usual, we are going to sway. And then we're going to roll.
Sway and roll.
Yeah. And we're going to do some super minimal music for sway, and I need to repair my sunset behind me, and then we'll be ready to go.
Oh, I see where it was.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's sway. I'm assuming y'all's speaker is on. You can hear it. I didn't turn it on, so I don't know if it's... It doesn't sound like your speaker's on. I don't think your speaker's on. Okay. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. Having Brecken around has made me nostalgic. Having someone from my long ago hooping past brings up all the memories of not just time shared with Brecken, but the time I had, where I was in life, and what I thought about. And as I'm coming back from a state of frustration, agitation, and confusion, I'm remembering back to when I first started deeply breathing and moving at the same time. And just how grounding that feeling can be. And just how consistently it provides grounding. I have felt in almost every situation I've been in that if I gave it time, I could breathe my way back down. I spent some time thinking about the Maidan today, and it reminded me how the Maidan referred to breath as wind. And so they saw the wind they breathed and the wind they felt as being life-sustaining, that without a breeze, a perfect vacuum is a lifeless space. So for them, breathing in and out deeply, audibly, quietly, it was living life, living it and experiencing it, being in it.
Wow. Thanks for that, Tom.
Yeah, well, it amazes me just like how consistently effective breathing is, and as part of my sort of exploration into myself after, I stopped drinking now almost 15 months ago, was just really just how much anxiety I was dealing with.
Yeah.
And if you're like me and you suffer with anxiety, I'm not saying you can breathe your way out of it. I don't think you can. And I think sometimes we give people false hope that they can just suddenly not be anxious, you know. But I do think breath helps. And I think it's always about a collection of, helpful things to have in your bag, to help you, ride out that wave of anxiety. And I think breath work is a big part of what's helped me with that.
And breathing and movement at the same time.
Yeah. Like breathing level. In and moving as you're breathing in and breathing out. It's something that probably a lot of us just do without thinking about it. But when you bring thought to it and you make it a focal point, it can be really powerful. Brecken, do you have anything you want to say?
Tell us.
You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. You just have to hold the mic like Robert Plant. You have to hold it up like this and just make sure you're talking right into the top of it, not the side of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am going to bring your mic
up.
Because it's a little low.
Bring it up.
Say something now, Brecken. Kind of nice and loud. There we go. Sweet. Okay.
Now you're here.
And now you're here. Okay, let's so I'm gonna play a song, and we will do a kind of an open flow, but with rolling as a focus.
Cool.
So the two of you can do whatever you want to related to rolling, and I am going to kind of flow with you, but also be explaining for people that maybe don't know what rolling is, just what rolling is.
Cool.
So my two compadres will be kind of like demos.
Rolling demos.
Is the music loud enough for you two? Thumbs up if the music's loud enough. Okay. Okay. Almost everybody that's probably still here, all two of you, you know what rolling is. But rolling in hoop path is just any time the hoop is rolling or moving around your arm. It has to be an arm move. Oh, you can't hear the music. Oh. Can you hear it now? Oh, I know what's happening. I know how to fix this. Okay, I hope that maybe you guys can hear music now. So it's... Okay. The music was... Oh. Well, maybe I haven't figured this out. I think I fixed it, but I'm curious. Maybe we'll give you guys a second. You should be hearing it just like normal now. Okay, cool. All right. All right, let's, sorry, y'all. Things are just happening here. Kind of crazy. Okay. All right, so hopefully you can hear the music now. Please let us know in the comments. The comments, Brecken, take about 10 or 12 seconds for us to see them after they type them, so it takes a minute. So rolling. Rolling is when the hoop is rolling around my arm. And again, Brecken, you and Ann can do whatever you want to. We're just going to free flow to this song, but I'll just add a couple of points and then I'll shut up. When the way that you're holding your hand, or the way, if the hoop is going across your hand, for the way it's called in hoop path, and I think this extends into the hoop world, but it's the flow world, but this is called the cradle in hoop path. And your cradle is not one way of holding something, it's a way of holding something. So like within your hand, you might have like, 10 or 20 different cradles. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, so when the hoop is going around my wrist, that's a type of cradle, right? When it's going across the back of my hand, that's a type of cradle. And you can have fun with this, with vertical rolling, by trying different cradles. And one that Beth Lavender first put words on, I think we had been doing it, but she put a good name on it, was called Mountain Hand. I think it was Mountain. And what you do is you stick your hand into the cradle like this and then expand it. And so the hoop is rolling across like the digits of your hands instead. But that, that may not be comfortable for everybody, but you can play with different cradles, like this is on my thumb, and this is, on my middle finger, or whatever. So I'll shut up, bring the music a little bit louder, let you sort of flow with this, and then we'll come back. we consider isolations rolls. One thing that, keep going, Brecken. Keep going. Keep being awesome, just like you were just doing, Rosé. So, rolling was, how I would have decoded Brecken's early hoop style, but she was just doing it. You can watch it on replay, go back, but she moves her feet a lot when she's rolling. Rolling's an off-body technique, but she's moving her feet as if she was on-body. And it really helps, and it creates that sort of wispy flow thing that she has. So you can bring that in, and you can just do it as an exercise, like, I'm rolling, and I'm, like I was noticing that Brecken would like step back. Yeah.
Sometimes an exercise I do in class that helps to force that is keeping your elbow anchored here, just like this, and just see if you can get it to rotate just by using a shift in your weight, or like swaying, really.
Yeah, nice. All right, let's bring the music back up and. Oh, well, that's it. Wait, no, it's coming back. No, that is it. Brecken, do you have a suggestion for that? Was nice. Do you?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Are you feeling your old teacher vibes? Do you want to? And I know I want you to take a deep breath. I'm not being a stream Nazi. But that mic in particular, it only works if you're talking directly into the top of it.
The top of it, right?
Yeah, there you go. So that's why it's extra loud. But what's again?
That doesn't sound weird.
No, that's what I'm saying. I've got it turned up too much for you to.
Okay. Why don't we switch it?
How about like this? I can talk like this.
No, that's great. That's great. You sound great.
Use this one.
Yeah.
Use this one. Me?
No, that's Ann. She just walked by the speaker. You just got a little feedback. Just turn your mic off and back on. Not you, Brecken. Ann.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Ann's mic is a little hot. Okay, hold on. I got it.
We'll just switch mics. It's not a big deal. We'll just go back.
No. Go put the wireless back on. I got it. I just had it turned up too much.
How about that? Sounds good?
All right, keep talking.
I'm talking about
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not muted, is it?
No, it's not. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be.
Okay. Weird. All right. I don't know what's going on then. Who's talking now?
I'm talking.
Okay.
Babe, I think it's working.
I think it's.
All right. Maybe we should have just kept it the way it was going.
I can hear it.
No, I think it's working.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear it?
Yeah. Nothing's wrong.
Okay. I got it.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Breck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I guess I get when I teach, I sometimes anchor the elbow to the waist and just get it started, kind of like give it a little push, and then I just try to like see if I can get a bounce aligned with it so that it feels like I'm bouncing the hoop from the floor. And then I like to shift my weight a little bit, so I get bounce, and then you throw it around a little bit,
No.
Yeah, and we'll bounce, little bounce and shift. Sometimes a little bit of a shimmy too. I'll like give it a little shimmy.
All right. Do you want to? I'm gonna play some music and you maybe demo and then we can try it.
Sure.
Is that cool?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Those are good tips.
Yeah, I think my
I was
mic
feeling very stiff.
Okay.
I need to loosen up.
All right, here we go. Let's try. This might be too chill. No, let's try this one. We haven't heard this one in a while. Okay, y'all, we got it. Thank you. Reckon you can veto this song too, since this is your technique.
That was a good song. I love this.
The beat comes in just a second.
Yeah. I love that I get to be Anne according to the way.
Doing it with you, Brecken. I promise. Here, for the folks at home.
HPA Beats.
Moving her other hand a lot, and it's kind of like with the Flow one. When you move your other hand, you sort of help sell it. Plus, it has benefit for you. It's not just the audience, because like it just bringing more of your body into it. much bass there is in that song.
That's an incredible track. And I want to say two things. One is
Testing. Okay.
that was an example of my favorite kind of exercise where it's simple enough to where you can actually really feel something change through the exercise, which I think is a tough thing to do, to kind of get simple. But it's also like paired with the perfect song.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I also just noticed that, because I do find it hard to bend my knees for a variety of injury reasons. But then once I can really get into it, I realize one of the main things that I don't want to bend is my ankles. So I just offer that for people who aren't moving their legs as much as they want. Just think about getting your ankles into really sinking into the ankles.
Nice. Yeah.
For me, it makes a difference.
Rooting.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way. Reaching with my heel is really when I'm trying to really connect with the ground while doing this. If I'm focusing, on my toes with balls of my feet, and then I really think about my heels, it gets more like there's like an up the back. There's a channel.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, and I don't know, for me, and I think I imagine for a lot of people, when you make the connection, I used to teach it, because, when you're teaching, you're not saying that people can't get there naturally, you're just speeding them up. And so one of the revelations that I had late in the game that I wanted to give to people early to speed them up was that, and I think everything Brecken's saying goes along with this, it's like when you connect your feet to your hands for your off-body stuff, it changes everything. It's like we've been talking about footwork on a technique that is defined by being an arm technique, right? And so that's how unified it can feel. And when you're learning a trick, your focus can shrink all those other parts that are unessential, like focus fist or T-Rexing in the hoop world. And so getting through that, it just shows up in every single technique you have, and your feet can freeze just like your fist can. Breck,
sweet comments.
Yeah, thanks, y'all.
Really
Anne was thinking that some
chat.
people are saying nice things.
They are.
Oh, I know.
So, Breck, would you mind showing something else?
It's funny. I don't talk about hooping so much anymore, and on a weekly, bi-weekly basis. No, but I'm saying stuff is coming up. So
okay, cool. Do you want to lead us on the next thing? That'd be awesome.
Well, I don't know if this is an exercise, but just
whatever.
Off of the heels thing we were talking about, I was like, how can I demonstrate that or bring that, make that visual or make it into an exercise? And I was noticing if I'm holding, just holding my hoop or maybe holding it here, however you want to hold it, and I shift my weight consciously from the balls of my feet to the back, I notice my hoop goes up a little bit. There's a little response. Maybe now that you're thinking about it, it won't. But there's a little lift in it, and that's kind of the moment for me that it's swinging up. So there's a whoop kind of thing, little ripple up.
Yeah.
And if you feel just shifting from here, try not to think about it, but shifting to the feet, there's a up. It's just like this, but.
Yeah, let us see a series
Just
of
start to kind of play with that.
Okay.
Change.
I think what I like to do is put a song on, and then I'm gonna leave the camera on you for a little bit. No pressure, just so they can sort of see and demo what you're doing, and then you can still talk over it if you want to.
Yeah, I don't know how,
maybe it's not an exercise, but maybe it leads to
yeah.
something, right?
Yeah.
Maybe even just a 30-second sort of thing.
Yeah, cool. Sweet.
Oh my God, you can see that horrible stain on the floor.
Yeah. What I'm getting is that your overall idea is kind of like a pulse or something coming up from the ground, kind of or unfurling or rolling out or.
Yeah, sometimes walking backwards, I'll get a little walk with it.
Say that again?
Yeah, I like to walk and move around and shift my weight all the time. So, just, it's not going to happen every time, but, maybe 3 out of 10, you step down and there's
Yeah.
There's like a connected ripple, and it doesn't have to be every time. You just kind of shoot for it, and like once in a while you're like, oh, that's good. You know? The walking backwards is something I like to do with the pulse of the hoop, and it's like, oh, there we go. Or
I was noticing
skipping.
how you were
Skipping's a good one.
you're like bouncing a little bit. You were doing this a lot earlier in your warm up, but just the little bounces, kind of leading up to the bigger bounce.
Yeah. And I like to get when I get my other hand into it, and I just switch hands. I like to just make sure that I'm right next to each other. I come in really, really close so that I can sort of zone out and close my eyes and stuff. You know, because you can get it with your eyes closed there. It's a little harder if you're grabbing it over here.
These tips about chilling out the arm movement are really helping me because that's part of what's taking away from my leg movement is that I'm always moving my arms. So having this permission to kind of keep my arms in one place is helping me to engage my legs.
All right. Thoughts?
I just really was getting a lot out of that. The
Yeah.
movement isolation, which are kind of just the close focus, as I'm often saying in class. It's like the close focus really helps me. Just focusing only on a couple of elements of the movement and not trying to do so much because I feel like I'm
Sure.
I was released from that.
Yeah.
I feel the same way, and I feel like focusing on like
Okay, I think that we're
Focusing-
getting a little bit of feedback. I think it's your
Well-
mic, Ann. Can you?
no, it's me, but I'm just gonna hold still right.
Oh wait,
there.
okay, I can fix it if it's you.
Yeah,
Okay, there you go.
there we go. So
Cool.
yeah, no, I agree, and I also think that focusing on really little movements, then even when you incidentally do kind of bigger things, you're not focused on it. So sometimes they go really well because you're just focusing on one little micro element of it.
Yeah,
It
totally.
probably improves it drastically, but you're just thinking about that. So they sort of fall into each other more naturally. The big moves when you're thinking about the small stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it like opens things up so much when you close focus.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like not taking on too much mentally.
I also noticed, if you can hear me, that it's funny I talk about these little micro elements of my heel and an energy thing, but if you were to, I looked up at the camera and I'm like, what's really noticeable though is that my head is bobbing. It's like, yeah, it's like this little chain, this little tiny thing. Meanwhile, I'm just like, so.
See, I still have a lot of trouble releasing my neck, but I'm sure it would help my overall line a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a controlled, a need for seeing where I'm at. So it's harder for me to release my head and not focus. Yeah.
In my mind, I'm just looking with my eyes, but apparently my head is bopping. But in my mind, I'm bouncing a ball like all the way from the ground to the ceiling, and I'm looking at this wide thing in line with the hoop. And meanwhile, my head is just like bopping around.
Well, do you have a thought for the next exercise, or next exploration, as we're calling this class?
Me, I'm gonna throw the ball to you in terms of exercise, if that's okay.
But do you want to show it? Like, you have sort of two of your early viral sort of moves were what we would call kind of rolling. And I was wondering if you want to show
the push thing?
the push thing.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Because maybe most of the people watching know it, but maybe they don't, and it might be cool because it was kind of like your sort of thing for a while.
One of your signatures.
Yeah, it was definitely. You never know what sticks, but that one really did.
Do you want to share it with people, or do you feel like you'll be giving your magic
Sure,
away?
no, that's fine. I think an easy way to get into it is by having your hand on top, and you're just swinging it like a pendulum. And then you start to push it when your hand is at 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Little push. And you want to keep your weight active during this so that you can go with it.
So your palm is on the top, not on the inside.
Your palm is on the top. Yeah. There's some people I've seen that do it like this and they push it with their thumb, but generally on top. So you can try a little bit at a time, where, say, when it swings up into your space, you give it a little push across your body, And just keep on trying that.
All right.
And you can push it back. So the push he's talking about is when you just do it repeatedly. And I find myself swinging the hoop, giving it a push, and then when it gets over there, I just let it swing back. Yeah. And then there's other nuances. I find myself raising my hand on the sides. Yeah. But just just give it a couple little pushes here or there and get a feel for it, and then you can just go back and forth.
Okay. Do you think medium or more upbeat stuff is better for this as far as pace songs?
It kind of has like a smooth jazz R&B sort of pace, because you got to wait for it to swing. You can't like speed up the swing. Like the hoop falls like this speed, and it can't be too upbeat, or else you're not.
Okay, let's try this one.
Yeah, damn it. Get it in. Revelation, I just woke up this morning, got to thinking, maybe I could do more than just dreaming. The sky's the limit, and all that's in it is mine. Revelation, I think I might just make it one step at a time, but time is taking too long. Feel like spreading my wings, so I'ma stop slipping and fly. Revelation, I tell me, have you ever had a dream? Feel so real, but the next thing you know, it's eyes open, and you're rolling over on the bed of the sofa, ground if you pull up. Once more, it happens again. I stand up, stretch out, and start wondering, will I ever make it, or could I ever take it, or will it change my ways when I sit and think?
There we are. Wasn't this like some part of it, or is this what?
Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. And then just when your hand is at 3 or 9, you push it toward the center of your body.
Oh, okay.
And I ain't gonna waste none of my
Like that?
time listening to what
Oh, you mean actually
Like
by
this
holding
way.
hand?
day after day,
I got
keep
you.
on moving, cause fake don't change, but only those with the powerful will can sway his gaze and maintain sanity as it comes your way. Hey. Just woke up this morning, got to thinking, maybe I could do more than just dreaming. The sky's the limit, and all that's in it is my revelation. I think I might just make it one step at a time, but time is taking too long. Feel like spreading my wings.
The hard part is waiting for it to get high enough.
Just woke up this morning, got to thinking, maybe I could do more than just dreaming. The sky's the limit, and all that's in it is my revelation. I think I might just make it
Oh, that's
one
nice,
step
Breck.
at a time, but time is taking too long. Feel like spreading my wings, so I'ma stop slipping and fly.
When I pick up the mic, I make the great escape, searching for a better place, going after dreams, and I ain't talking about a paper chase. Looking for the answers in life, it's like a race in time, dying every day, we're getting closer to that flat line. Thinking about my family, will I see them when I leave here? Nothing lasts forever, and I wonder, should I have fear? Is that the beginning of what we call the end? I don't understand the system that religions comprehend. Yo, I lost a few friends, and I wonder where they've been. I can feel them watching over me deep down within. Even those not close, I can still feel the presence, as if I might have known them, but that's just the human essence. Having revelations of the truth when I'm in the booth, questioning the world's answers in search of proof. Cause they all seem odd and wrong, you either win or lose, but I think it's deeper than that, so stretch inside of you. I just woke up this morning, got to thinking, maybe I can do more than just dreaming. The sky's the limit, and all that's in it is mine. Revelation I
just woke up this morning, got to thinking, maybe I could do more than just dreaming. The sky's the limit, and all that's in it is mine. Revelation I think I might just make it one step at a time, but time is taking too long. Feel like spreading my wings, so I'ma stop slipping and fly. Revelation I just woke up this morning, got to thinking, maybe I could do more than just dreaming. The sky's the limit, and all that's in it is mine. Revelation I think I might just make it one step at a time, but time is taking too long. Feel like spreading my wings, so I'ma stop slipping and fly. Revelation I
Did you
That was
like
perfect. That was a perfect song.
Was it, Breck?
Oh yeah,
song
that was
choice.
perfect.
So they're just thinking, I'm gonna
yeah.
check it. Wait, who is it, Tom, that went away?
Say again, Ann?
Who was it?
Oh,
It went off the box before I could check.
yeah. That was a group called Druid Boys, and
Oh.
the song is called Revelation I.
Oh my gosh. I don't recognize that group.
Yeah, they have another one that I like. Let's see if I can.
Are they from the early 2000s?
Yeah. Oh, 2010.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking older.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna see what their other one was.
Their other hit.
Yeah. Well, I think I have 2 tracks of theirs, but maybe I don't. No, I don't. Okay. Oh wait, no, I do have another track. I don't remember what this one is like though.
Okay.
But maybe
You
we
could take a chance.
Anyway,
Cool,
Breck,
Brecken.
did you want to? The other thing I thought we could throw in, and then I think we're gonna, you know, if there's anybody even still watching, we're super late, and I just remembered one of my best friends is downstairs, and I told her I'd be done at 8. So that just occurred to me. So I don't want to run
Time
too
got
much
lost.
longer. But anyway, if you want to, Brecken, would you be willing to show some of the like it's kind of like rolling. It's rolling adjacent, at least, where you are, you know, in hoop path terms, you're like holding the hoop in samurai, but you're,
Oh yeah, yeah.
you know, because I think that's
yeah.
really beautiful when you do it, and we you know,
Insane. Let me see how I can break it down. Let's see. It's just how to.
you could demo it.
I would say, like, you know, I'm walking in a circle away from it. A really, really tight one. That's the easiest way to think about it for me, is if you're,
So you're turning away.
yeah, so you're
From your
turning,
hand.
you're turning away from it, and then it'll probably, if it, if it works out, your arm is gonna come over your head as you meet it on the other side.
Okay.
So I'm turning away from my hoop and grabbing it up here.
Yeah.
You don't have to grab. You can just walk in a circle, but it might be easier to
Also, I think
grab it
it's
when the hoop
important-
falls in your hand. There will be a distinct moment that the hoop, like, gets to your hand.
So as you're starting, your hoop is going up. Like your hoop is to your side and it's going in the up current. Which that's how you can turn away from it. I'm deducing.
Yeah, you don't want, okay,
Yeah.
so, no, you're right. So you want to be able to, like, bowling. Is it coming into your frontal space? Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I can't see what other people are doing, so it's kind of like a troubleshooting sort of move. But I would say
Oops,
you're
sorry.
gonna peel away from your hoop. You're going bowling, and then
Okay.
you're gonna peel away from the wall that the hoop is
Yeah, I see
closer
it.
to, and the arm comes up, and then when you meet it on the other side, you just try to get back to the rolling.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Let's see. I mean, if you want to like just block it out, what you
I
can
think-
think about doing is grabbing it at 6 and then walking around your feet, walk in a tiny little circle in the hoop. Your hand goes around the circle of the hoop. Just sit there and do a little.
okay. So for me, y'all, I'm going to just throw this in there.
Yeah.
Because this, everybody learns differently. So I just got it by really focusing on what current I was starting the hoop in. So, like right now, my hoop is in, and I'm not saying you weren't saying
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
Brecken.
yeah.
This
It's
is just
fucking bowling, man.
this is the bridge that I used to get there. But so I'm holding the hoop on my right hand. I'm in rising current. And so as I'm turning away from the hoop, because I'm in the same current, it's able for me to get that grip that she was doing. And it's not because of what you were saying. I was doing the wrong current.
Oh, yeah.
And so then as I turned away, it was not like lining up.
Yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't know if that
I
helps
see
any
what you're
other
saying.
dumbasses out there like me, but that's how I got it. Anyway, there you go.
Yeah.
Is there any more to that? Or anything else you want to share?
Yeah, I think that the perspective you were doing it from was like really perfect.
Oh, man.
With this, yeah.
Sweet.
Have you taught before?
This is the most we've gotten along ever.
Ever. I know. Let me think. I don't know if there's that much more that I would want to add it. If you need to block it out, it's here, and you're going thumbs up
Okay.
and around, and then try with a little roll. Maybe you need to catch it there, and then follow your thumb around as you peel away from the hoop, and you can try to integrate it by just putting a little walk in it, so you can go into that little walked circle
All right.
seamlessly.
Let's try this one.
Excuse me.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. This. I think this will be a good one.
Oh yeah.
Give us a few demos, and then I'll leave you alone on the camera.
That's fine. No, you can.
Wait, okay. Wow, I am discovering I'm not that good with my left arm on this move. Like when I reverse current, I'm that guy with one current when I come to this move. I can get it. There we go. But it definitely feels like a lot more awkward than the. Oh. Oh, I've seen you do that one before.
Me?
Yeah. I don't know if I can do it again.
Going into it.
It's like you Yeah, like it's almost like a toss or a switch in the hands. Like,
Oh, this guy.
yeah,
That one?
yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
That is, I'm not gonna lie, that might be the hardest move I do. It's really hard.
Let's give us some of that in full screen.
Let me see. I gotta.
No, you got it. You nailed it like 6 times.
Oh my God. This is my favorite move of all time.
Sweet. Thanks, Bags.
Yeah. Well, the move I was actually talking about is a lot less hard than that one. The one that I sort of thought I did just now was not that one.
I think I might know which one you're talking about. I'm not sure, but I think it's something that you do as well. Sometimes I think I've done something for the first time and I've actually been doing it for ages. You know?
Yeah, we talked about that 2 classes ago. Yeah, well, sometimes. We're going to be in our last exercise here. We're going to end after whatever song we play next. Is there anything you think that would, that we've left out or that would be a good book match for this last exercise?
Nothing really. I guess just like the summary of for me was just keep your feet and weight moving.
Yeah.
Like even with the barrel roll thing, I think one thing I used to emphasize a lot was keep walking with it and thinking backwards in particular. Like if I'm bowling like this and I'm going into it, I'm kind of like going back toward
I see.
The wall behind me, depending on what space you have, just because then the hoop ends up actually rolling like a coin. Otherwise it's like you're going into it. It's like you could imagine the coin would be scuffing on the ground a little bit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it ends up just sort of naturally, like the momentum of the hoop, you're just catching it as it rolls. So just thinking backwards, basically.
Sort of springing back from the moment of release or just switch when you kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sweet. All right. So I guess we don't really. We'll just play a cool song then. Is that what we should do? Because. I kind of forgot what this song sounds like. Hold on. Nope. Hold on. Nah, never mind. Those are both too high energy. I feel like it should be kind of... Alright, let's see how this sounds. Oh, wait. This is better. This will be a good one for this, I think. Okay, so this will be our last song. It's kind of a funky rhythm to try a lot of this stuff too.
I'm so stupid and foolish. I dropped the other to be available now. Where are you to keep the confidence? I'm so stupid and foolish. I dropped the other to be available now. Where are you to keep me faithful? Did I drop the other? You make it look so good.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
The way you put it like that. Yes, I know we could. Show
That's okay.
me from the very first time. I could see in your eyes. Now show me everything I need. What's waiting? I'm so stupid and foolish. I dropped the other to be available now. Where are you to keep the confidence? I'm so stupid and foolish. I dropped the other to be available now. Where are you to keep me faithful? work hard. I can make you flip out. Yes, and now I got.
You know, Brecken, I'm doing your thing of trying to always be walking backwards. It's working. You know, it's fun. Even if I'm not exactly doing what you were doing, it's like.
Hold your money up high, waving and smiling. I'm so stupid and foolish. I dropped the other to be available now. Marry you to keep the company. I'm so stupid and foolish. I dropped the other to be available now. Marry you to keep it faithful.
All right. Okay, I'm just going to own it. That wasn't my favorite finale song. But whatever.
Well, Tommy took a chance.
Yeah, I took a chance. I couldn't quite remember how it went, and it was a little bit. I remember that phase of my hooping that I went through where I liked that song. But
We went into mellow.
yeah, I was doing like
mellow
gooey
tunes.
folding and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Brecken, for
Thanks,
basically
guys. Thanks so much.
teaching the whole
It was
class.
so fun.
Aw.
And you know, I don't. Are you going to be here Saturday? Do you know yet?
I might be. I might be. There's some
You're an if.
dental.
Okay.
I cannot be
Scheduling.
here Saturday, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I cannot, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, you told us.
No, I didn't tell the class, I don't think.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh,
Oh
Tommy.
no, I was still.
Stop it!
Go ahead, say it. Tell everybody.
I'm sorry I won't be here Saturday, but I will be here a week from tonight.
Okay. I will be here Saturday. Yeah, it was
Thank
fun.
you.
This was a fun way, Breck. You did a good job of laying things out
Real.
for us, and
Killed it.
Thank you. Thank you to Eat and Be Hoopy. Thank you. I appreciate that.
yeah, that's Carla. She was at HoopCon.
She was at HoopCon.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hi.
Okay. Well, thank you guys. I'll just play something to sort of fade to green on, and
See y'all soon.
yeah, see you guys soon.